Hello everyone, it's Leo and it's time to talk about episode 3 from MEW MEW MEW, which brought us Pudding and Kishu, both great introductions to this lovely Magical Girl franchise we love, and we are having, at least I am, having a blast with this revival. This is so good, so awesome. This episode also had great things. And even though we had the debut of Pudding, I don't know if it's a debut because both characters appeared before, but it's like their action in this time. So we had Pudding and we had Kishu, but I feel like most of the episode was focused on Ichigo and Aoyama. So we have Ichigo calling Aoyama on a date, and I really liked that she had the initiative for this. And the first half of the episode was basically Ichigo going on this date with Aoyama, which I felt very boring. I think the pacing was super slow and it was just weird, which kind of matched because in that scene, what they were trying to convey, I think, was the weirdness of Aoyama's personality and this excessive caring that she has, this excessive worrying that he has, and that first part was kind of trying to show this. We saw Ichigo trying very hard to be energetic and to bring him in the energy of their date, and he was just not there, but he was really caring about her. We could see that the two times that he missed Ichigo and he couldn't find her, so he was very angry. By the way, MEW 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 is basically the collection of trash boys. They are all very trashy in their own way. We have Aoyama, who screamed at Ichigo because they got separated, even though he was caring and that was his way of showing his caring. That's not the right way to do that, I'm sorry. We have Yo, who, is kind of weird, even though he's my favorite boy of this show. And we have Kishu, who's also trashy, but I also love Kishu as a villain. So, trashy boys all around MEW MEW MEW. And this first moment also helped us establish the fact that Ichigo cares about animals, which is something she did not care when the show started. And now, after being part of the MEW MEW initiative and being a MEW MEW herself, and also being on dates with Aoyama in places that are focused on animals, she started caring about them, and she shows that in her actions. And when they go to that cat place, we could see that a little bit, and the way she was worried about the cats, and she was worried about that cat that was hurting, we could see that little growth in her character. I think that the episode started picking up a little bit more when Pudding appeared and she started making her own show. It was very funny. It was very Pudding. And she just brought everybody in, and she's just that big ball of energy. I love her. She's so crazy. And I still have to get used to her new voice actor. Sometimes I think that it doesn't match like 100%, but it just might be me. I'm sure she's doing like a very hard work and a great job. She was good nonetheless, and the animation also helped portray Pudding's gorgeousness and craziness and this big energy that she has, and I am all for it. I love her, and she's a great addition to the show. And after Pudding's introduction, we had Kishu's introduction, and Kishu's introduction is a big moment in the show. He jumps in, he steals a kiss from Ichigo, and things start getting crazy between them. I really loved that scene because we had that mysterious soundtrack in that moment, and then we see how angry and sad Ichigo got. She tried to kick him. Girl, what a kick that was. It was great. And Pudding was around like, oh my god, it's a kiss. It's the first time I see a kiss. And, she was just there bringing the Pudding energy to the scene. It was amazing. And one thing I loved about Kishu was that he was so mean and so cruel in that moment. Like he was super, super cruel. And he was teasing Ichigo. He kept on teasing her. He kept on scaring her up until the moment that he created all those Chimera Anima and they started attacking. So we got Mint and Lettuce arriving and we started the action scene of the episode. Look, it's very unfortunate that we don't see Lettuce's transformation. When she arrives, she's already New Lettuce. I am very sad. In the original, we also had this. She appeared as New Lettuce for the first time in the 3rd episode. And then we only got to see her full transformation lots of episodes after. I'm so angry. We want to see Lettuce's transformation. And we saw the Bon Mint Echo since the 1st episode. We saw Mint using her attack since the 1st episode, and we still haven't seen the full animation for the stock footage of this attack. Girl, Mint, I am so sorry, but we finally see the Bon Mint Echo working. It's actually doing something for the first time in this show, so I was very happy with that. We also saw a little bit of Lettuce's animation, attack animation as well. Not full, but just a shorty, and it looks very cool. And this is one of the things I really liked about the fighting scene of this episode. Usually with magical girls, the girls, like, they have attacks and they sometimes work like finishers or not, but they use their attacks once. If they don't work, that's just like desperation. They cannot use the attack anymore, and that's it. In this fighting scene, no. They started using it, they used it once and they kept on using it, and we could see them preparing the attack out of stock footage as well. We could see Lettuce with the castanets and the water bowl in front of it. It was so nice. So cool. I really enjoyed it. And you know, you could see Pudding having fun being held by the elephant. She was just having her moment. And you know, we could see Mew Ichigo trying to save her and get her. And, you know, she was fighting. Like, I love when they fight physically, even if it's just not something big, but, you know, small things. But it was so cool that seeing that is very nice. And Pudding, you know, glowing and becoming New Pudding for the first time was also great. And look, what a transformation scene we got from Pudding. I am still shook. That scene, that transformation scene, is my absolute fave from Tokyo Mew Mew. So far, at least, we still have to see Lettuce's transformation and Zakura's transformation, but out of the 3, hers is my fave. I love it. So creative, kind of crazy, and I love that in certain moments of her transformation, we have a real background, and not only those colorful lights that we usually get in Magical Girl transformations. This adds a little bit of flavor and a little bit of freshness to her transformation as well, and I liked it very much. And it was obviously very fun to watch Pudding fight. It was so cool. And Pudding Ring Inferno is also my favorite attack in terms of like the animation of the attack. Definitely my favorite. Look, we've only seen the Bone Strawberry Check and Pudding Ring Inferno. I don't like Strawberry Check. It's kind of slow and a little boring, and I don't like the blue why blue? And Pudding Ring Inferno, on the other hand, is so cool. Love it. And I love how it created this big pudding. It's just basically like the original one in terms of effect. It just creates a pudding, and it's like a restraint type of attack. And Mew Ichigo was the one to finish the rest of the aliens. There were so many aliens in this episode, and I like it because it makes the action more dynamic. We could see all the girls helping and fighting in the battle scene, and that was very cool. I really enjoyed it. So I hope we have more battle scenes like that. And at the end, we could see how Aoyama was distressed because he didn't know where Ichigo was. And there was also Kishu, you know, wanting to have fun with Ichigo, girl. And he went away. The girls were like kind of cheering on Ichigo with Aoyama. That was very cute. And when Ichigo saw Aoyama, he screamed at her, "Girl, stop that." And he screamed at her, but at the end he was worried about her, and he put that bell on her neck, and he called her kind of like his pet. I always found this super weird, even if in the original, when I watched it for the first time when I read it, I always found it super weird. It's kind of fetishy, and it's not romantic. I mean, it can be romantic in a different reading, not for children or teenagers like them. It's so weird. And that cat that they helped ended up helping Aoyama in the fight, and I thought, well, is that Shirogane as a cat? Actually, but I think his cat form is different, so it's not Shirogane. It was just a random cat? I don't know. Now I'm a little confused. But, you know, Ichigo is all happy, and it was very cute that she was able to hug Aoyama. Like, their relationship is getting, you know, a little better now, and they're getting closer. Very cute. That last scene was super cute. And we also had, right at the start, we also had Mint being nice to Lettuce. That was so cute, you know. I am all for Mint being the biggest, meanest bitch of the world. But with Lettuce, it's different, okay? You don't get to be mean with Lettuce. You have to be kind to her at all times. And, you know, it's like, with Ichigo, it's fine. But with Lettuce, it's not. So Mint, I am on your side, girl. Love it. And next week, we are finally gonna see Zakuro. Is Zakuro gonna join? Based on the episode title, I don't think she will in episode 4. And we had a mention in this episode, I think it was Shirogane that was saying that he didn't know if the girls were gonna join immediately after they knew they were Mew Mews, and we had 2 shots, one of Zakuro and one of Pudding. And Pudding joined, basically. I mean, we don't know, but she joined, you know, it's clear that she's gonna join. And then we have Zakuro, and I think this line is gonna serve for her. Maybe she won't join in 4, maybe she will join in 5. I don't know, but we're finally gonna see that in the next episode, and I'm so curious and excited to see what they're going to do with Zakuro. I feel like her character is the one that has more room for them to work with, and we don't really know what to expect. Like, she is the oldest, she is not in the same age range as the other girls, so she's more mature, she's different, so I like how it feels unpredictable. So I'm just very excited for more. And let me just say it again. Pudding's transformation, baby. Pudding's attack, baby. What was that? I was shook. Loved every single second of it. It was great. Anyways, how did you feel about this episode of Tokyo MEW MEW MEW? Please leave a comment and let's keep talking in the comment box below. Anyways, babes, just want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinema channel. If you are a member, thank you very, very much for your support. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.